And welcome to another episode of BJ and Coffee. That's Bill of the Gas, and I'm Jim of the Coffee. And yes, I am drinking Death Wish coffee tonight because it's been one of those fucking weekends.
And yes, I got gas.
Yes, Bill of the Gas. I wouldn't light that right now. I might wait a few minutes.
It might make the smell go away over here. Holy shit.
So if we see Bill go up in a ball of flame, we know.
It made my ice fucking water, dude. Of course, I just told the wife I was going to Dutch oven her later, but you told me that she would kick my ass.
Yep. I have no doubt. Let's see. Let me get the housekeeping out of the way. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/BJ and Coffee. We are on Twitter as coffee_BJ. You can email us at bjandcoffee@gmail.com. And yeah, we're on YouTube. So if you're listening to us on your favorite podcast outlet, hop on YouTube and do a search for BJ and Coffee. Hit that subscribe and like button and keep following us there. If you knock the bell, you'll know every time we put a video up too.
And Jim keeps freezing every 30 seconds.
It is what it is today. Let me see. Oh, that's probably why. Let me close out a few tabs here on my browser. There we go. What else can I close out? Oh, Steam's running. That doesn't need to be running right now. Fucker. Saf, lay down. Check. I literally just got home and set it all up and was like, oh hell.
I did the same thing. When I got your text, I was actually hanging the new flag.
So I literally set it up, was feeding the dogs, checking for Bill to pop in between, and bam. Let's see. Okay, I think that should fix that up a little bit. Oh, I got
trying to find a tag for the one side was not fun to find because I only didn't have any tags.
Well, okay, I'm going to start this week off with a little bit of a rant because apparently Walmart is now into body shaming. Went to Walmart today, which I despise Walmart to start with, but there's a few things that they have there that the wife needed. And, so we went there. I will say, if you're looking for rubbing alcohol for disinfecting shit, they have the gallons for $40. A gallon of fucking rubbing alcohol for $40. But
stop lying. You're bringing it home to drink it.
Oh, dude, that shit'll kill you. You want ethanol. Ethyl alcohol. Besides, Jameson tastes better. Jameson tastes better. There we go.
You'd get more horsepower. You put that bitch in your fucking gas tank.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
You might blow the engine up, but
yep. And I'm not planning on doing that right now. This car's got to last me till at least next summer when I decide I'm going to get a new one. I'm on the list for a Cybertruck, so it should be hitting next summer, and I'll have the Cybertruck to show you what real power is about. I'm messing with you. Honestly, if I was going to get
that bitch anytime, any day.
If I was going to get an electric truck, I would get one that would actually hose you out the door, and I would get the Nikola Badger. That one's got some serious power. Makes the Cybertruck look like a toy. Outpulls anything on the market at the moment. Hold on.
I think it's funny watching the tug of war between the Ford F-150 and the fucking Cybertruck.
Yeah, well,
that was a fucking show just for the Cybertruck, and fucking Ford didn't even take off. They just let it pull it. I'm like, really?
Tesla had some good ideas. Nikola actually took them one step further and perfected them. So I'm going to say that on record. But let me get back to Walmart for a second. I despise Walmart. Absolutely despise Walmart. I can count. Out of 100 times going there, 98 of them were shitty experiences. And that's mostly to do with staff, not even clientele. So, but the wife needed to go there and, because I'm a good husband. I said, okay. So I was like, you know what? While I'm here, let me look for a couple pair of jeans because, I need a slightly bigger waist this year since I put on the COVID-19. I mean, I'm in the process of losing it, but I'm not there yet. And so I go over and start looking through the jeans. 32, so I'm looking at the waist sizes. Inseam, 32, tons of those. Waist, 32, 36, 39, 32, 39, 39, 36, 39, 40, 40, 40. Nothing. I literally went through probably 200 plus pairs of jeans, nothing larger than a 40 waist. So I snagged a manager and I said, where's all your like 42, 44? Or like, I wear a 44 waist at the moment. I'm like, where's all your 44 waist jeans? She goes, oh, we don't carry those anymore. I said, excuse you? She said, we don't carry any waist size in men's larger than a 40 anymore. I said, why is that? She says, well, corporate. So I'll be dropping an email to corporate later. And I was like, have you actually seen the majority of the males that walk around this store? Most of them are 46 and up as far as waist size. And she says, I don't make those decisions. And I said, very well, I am not spending my money then, I guess. So, yeah, I'm really not happy with Walmart and their body shaming. If you're not skinny, they ain't got nothing for you. Hey, Bill. Oh, there you are. You froze up for a minute.
Yeah, it's something on my end. I think the kids are probably
You come
playing
off the Xbox. I just thought you were really paying attention to my story. I should know better. But yeah, it's like, fuck Walmart for body shaming now. I mean, I thought we were past all that bullshit, but no, they're telling you, no, you got to shop on. I don't want to fucking, if I want to shop online, I'll go through Amazon. Fuck Walmart. The only reason I was actually looking is because stuff like clothing, I actually like to have in my hands before I buy it. I mean, I realize I can't try it on right now because fucking COVID, but still, I just want to know that it's going to feel good when I put it on,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, especially when you're buying jeans. I mean,
Yeah.
it, you get some pairs of jeans that just have that like rough feeling, and
Yeah.
and it makes you like want to itch all day.
Wow.
Then those like you get like
if you wear draws, Bill, you get rid of that problem.
well, there's nothing wrong with free balling. There's nothing wrong with it.
Dude, I can't handle that kind of wrecking ball moving around if I'm free balling it. Shit.
Well,
I came in like a wrecking ball.
but I had that same problem where they're going at Walmart too, and I go to get jeans. I wear a size 42 waist, and to find jeans over there, it's just it's horrible.
Yeah, Bill, tell us about your experience with Walmart jeans.
All right, so I went to Walmart. This is about 2 months ago.
Oh, that's why you found that size there. They're still selling.
Not when I bought those 3 pairs. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'll get into that one in a minute. And so, anyways, I was looking through the jeans, and I'm like, all right, so I got to see if I can find a, pair of 42 32s. I found them. What the fuck are you doing?
You got something on your shoulder.
I'm wearing my shirt inside out. It's tag. I didn't feel like. Long story. I'll explain later.
I can't make this shit up, folks.
It's a long story. I'll explain later. After the podcast. So anyways, I was there at Walmart. I wanted to get, a few more pairs of jeans because the ones I'm getting are either getting ripped up or getting holy. So it's time for some new ones, So I was there. I bought 3 pairs. I found them, they're Walmart now sells Levi. Ooh, great thing, I got home, didn't look at the tags. Wanted to put them on to go to work the next morning. And I'm like, I can't get them past my ass. So what the fuck is going on with these jeans? They're my size. So I looked at the fucking tag. They're skinny jeans.
Bill, you're not a millennial. Sorry, you don't get to wear skinny jeans.
I'm like, I am not wearing skinny jeans to work. I'm like, I know the first thing that's going to happen if I did.
Yeah, skinny jeans are like a cheap hotel. No ballroom.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, so yeah, so Walmart's jean selection is very few, far in between.
See, I've already given Target hell for the same issue, and it's getting real old now. You can't go to a normal fucking store and find your fucking size if you got over a 40 fucking waist.
You got to go to a big and tall store and spend $50 for a pair of jeans.
Fuck big and tall. I'll go to the goddamn thrifty shopper, man. I am okay with that.
But so, anyways, Walmart the other day, actually last week, actually Lisa went there. She had to go. What the hell was she there for? She had to go do something for work, I think it was. And she walked in and she went up to one of the store clerks. She couldn't find something, and she asked us, and the tag says, "Make how may I help you?" on their name tags.
Yep.
So she went up and she asked, where this one item was that she was looking for, and the lady looks at her and she goes, "I don't speak English."
Welcome to Walmart.
I looked at Lisa when she told me this, and I'm like, she literally looked at you and told you she didn't speak English. I'm like, I'd have looked at her and been like, but you just spoke English.
Dude, I'll tell you, one of the reasons I hate Walmart is I was there a couple months ago, went to go through they had only the two end self-checkout queues open, and that was it. And I commented to the lady at the one I was at, I said, it'll probably go quicker if y'all open the self-checkouts in the middle so everybody could get through there too. You know what she had the balls to say to me was, you don't like it? Don't shop here. And I walk out the door, I'm on the phone. I got the store manager on the phone. I tell the store manager, oh, you probably just misunderstood her. She doesn't speak very good English. I said, how do you misunderstand if you don't like it, don't shop here? This is the problem with America today is we allow shit like this to happen. There's no such thing as customer service anymore. If you're going to move here, at least fucking speak English like the rest of us. Even I don't give a flying fuck what you speak in your home, in your car, whatever. But if you want to work in the fucking public, you best speak fucking English. Because motherfucker, I speak 3 languages: English, bad English, and fucking sarcasm. And that's about the fuck it.
It's getting ridiculous.
Actually, let me rephrase
Again,
that because
you
I
know
am
what?
learning Spanish.
I got a great idea. We both should go get a job at Walmart as being door greeters. We can look at people and be like, welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get the fuck out.
Fuck yeah. I wouldn't last a day at Walmart. I really wouldn't. Because I would look at one of the CSMs and be like, go fuck yourself. Here's my vest. I'm done.
But hey, my new flag, guess where I got that?
Walmart?
No. Amazon.
There you go. Let's help Bezos make money instead of Sam Walton. I
got a new sweatshirt that's supposed to be coming into the mail too pretty soon.
think, I'm trying to think. No, I don't have any outstanding Amazon purchases at the moment. Although I will probably tonight after I'm done, I'll probably hop on there.
And there it goes again. It's freezing.
Oh, you're froze up on your end again. I can hear you. There you go. You're back.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a minute. I'm going to go see something real quick.
Oh, the joys of making a podcast. So while Bill's checking on whether or not the kids are hogging the bandwidth on the Xbox, Walmart. Yes, that really is what's wrong with America today, is that we do not expect anything from people to have a fucking job. You want to know why minimum wage shouldn't be raised? Because people got minimum fucking skills and don't want to fucking better themselves. You want a better fucking wage? Make yourself better to earn that fucking wage. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to God. This is the bullshit that's killing America, folks. And I'm not even a fucking hardcore, I don't know, left, right, whatever the fuck it is. I'm moderate. I'm in the fucking middle, man. And even I'm seeing this shit. It's called common damn sense. May the force be with you and may the odds be ever in your favor. That's all I can say. If we hear screaming kids momentarily, it means they've been kicked off the Xbox for the duration of the podcast. Oh, Lordy. Sometimes you just got to do.
You there?
Yep, still here.
All right, let me see if that works.
Did you kick him off the interwebs?
Yeah, for now.
See, we got a border at the shop, so I'm the only one here, so I got all the fucking bandwidth today.
Nice. So I do got a story though.
Okay, I got one to follow up after you're done. Go for it.
All right, so altar states. Archbishop burns altar after priest has sex in church. I'm looking for that look on your face. Uh, so the Archbishop, yeah, this is a pretty good story actually. The Archbishop of New Orleans is outraged that a pastor allegedly had sex inside a church, so he is doing an exorcism of sorts by having the altar removed and burned. Archbishop Gregory Amand called the act demonic as for how it went down. Someone called the cops after allegedly seeing the priest
You froze up, Bill.
saying, "Well,
You froze up for a second there. You said after allegedly seeing the priest, and he went,
all right, hold on, I'll go back." Okay, so Archbishop Gregory Amand called the act demonic as for how it went down. Someone called the cops after allegedly seeing the priest at the St. Peter's and Paul's Roman Catholic Church, saying they saw the man of the cloth with two high-heeled women wearing corset. He was dressed in his priestly issues. Well, only partially the witness shot videos of encounter and went to the cops. The priest and the two women were arrested for allegedly violating an ordinance law that prohibits people from having sex in public view. I
in
don't
New
even look at
Orleans?
it. In New Orleans.
Party Central?
Yeah, well, really. What's bizarre here? The only way to witness could have been if it was the peer through the to peer through a window. As burning the altar, the archbishop said it was the only way to restore the sanctuary of the church, adding, "I am infuriated by his action," the priest. When the details became clear, he had the altar removed and burned. "I will construct a new altar tomorrow."
Upon this rock, I will build my church. I knew it had to be Roman Catholics. Those fuckers are crazy when it comes to sex, man.
I love those two hookers that he was banging.
It was definitely two hookers that he was banging. Hey,
Hey.
the way you know what I spoke up and said? I spoke up and said, "Well, at least it wasn't two little boys."
Yeah, better than the altar boys. Shit.
Priests have needs too, you know.
And it was a peeping Tom that caught him.
Yeah, that's the funny part of peeping Tom. I some days I just fucking can't.
Me neither.
Some days I just fucking can't. Okay, so locally here in Syracuse, the words murderer and genocider, genocide, what is that, a new Apple beverage? Were written in chalk on and around the Christopher Columbus Monument in downtown Syracuse late Friday night. A spokesperson for Syracuse City Hall says Mayor Ben Walsh was notified of the vandalism around 10:30 p.m. Friday and had DPW crews clean it up by Saturday morning. Saturday, Bob Garbino of the Columbus Monument Association checked on the statue and found it cleaned up. He also found Syracuse police detectives who told him they'd be watching more often between then and Columbus Day holiday on Monday. The vandalism happened just hours after Mayor Walsh announced the statue would come down in the near future, citing its role in dividing the community. I'm sorry, I call bullshit on that because it's not a statue that divides a community. It's the fucking mainstream media. But anyway, his decision was praised by the Onondaga Nation, whose chief says the statue is a symbol for the genocide and slavery he claims was started by Columbus. Hold that fucking thought for just a goddamn fucking minute, because here's the thing. While Columbus is generally credited with the discovery of North America, he never actually set foot on this continent. So, how the fuck did he start a goddamn thing? Again, more media misinformation. But, just saying. I'm not saying the man was a saint by any stretch, but I'm sick and tired of bullshit and lies. In a statement Saturday, Walsh said, "Vandalism to the monument is wrong and will not be tolerated. This is a time for compassion and understanding for those who are hurting. I ask all of our community to proceed with dignity and respect." But seeing as how he's a fucking Democrat in disguise anyway, I'm pretty sure that's code for let's loot and riot. But what do you know? So yeah, that's what I got.
Well, let's state the obvious. You have a candidate that's trying to be the running mate to Biden, who totally got the fucking history of Abraham Lincoln wrong in a debate.
Well, let's take it one step further. Let's take it one step further. Because if you look at Kamala Harris's record, she has put more minority people in jail for more low grade marijuana possession counts than
Yep.
any other fucking prosecutor in this country, including New York State. Including New York State.
And
this is the-
she's also for a bail reform through the whole country.
Yeah. And we're seeing how good that works here. We're seeing
Yeah.
how good, we're really seeing how well that works in New York State.
Yeah,
I
doesn't
can't-
work in New York State. Don't think it's gonna work across the country either.
Exactly. I can't. I really can't.
I mean,
There is no common sense anymore.
it comes down to the fact that, like, why lie about history?
Exactly.
I mean, even to lie about one of our founding forefathers.
Now, Columbus was not a forefather.
No,
He
she
was
was lying
just-
about Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that.
She literally lied about Abraham Lincoln. I'm like what? I'm like, and why aren't these like news stations reporting and setting the facts straight?
Exactly.
Instead of sitting there and saying, "Oh, she did a great job. She blah blah blah." I'm like, get off her already.
Yeah. I just can't even right now.
But anyways, in other news,
Yeah.
Cowboy versus Giants. Quarterback Dak Prescott, gruesome injury, appears to break ankle.
Ooh.
Dak's to be in good spirits. His brother just posted a reassuring update on Twitter. Let's see. Ted Prescott threw up a photo of him with Dak in the hospital, both cheesing. He writes, God is good, and he'll be back stronger than ever. I fucking guarantee it. Let's go, Dak. Continues to walk by faith, and I'll make sure you continue to fight.
Ooh, excuse me.
Dak Prescott season appears to be over just a quarter way through the NFL season. He snapped his ankle on the gridiron this weekend. Gridiron this weekend. Yeah. Which left him in a tears. The Dallas Cowboys are in the middle.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you see that, dude? That was horrible, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, my exact same words. If you got a chance to, if you can, if you have a stomach that can handle that, go watch the video of it. It is, you know what? Hold on. No, let me pull the video up that way.
I did. Oh. Oh.
Let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube real fast, Jim.
That's right. I did. Wow. That was like, wow. Yeah, that did not look comfortable at all, man.
Fucking ads. I'm trying to see if this is the video. Got it. Ready?
Yeah. Dude, the ankle is not supposed to bend like that. $2 string lights. We have 360 string lights, 83 photo wall lights, 150 or wish.com just disappeared. Yeah, ankle's not supposed to turn. Oh, damn. Oh, well, here we go. Slow motion, slow motion. Oh, yeah, he took a knee to the. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, oh, man, my ankles hurt just watching that shit. Dude, share a link to that to the page while you're at it.
But just, oh. And then just to see that he literally takes his whole ankle and like puts his whole like ankle like in his foot like back straight. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm like, that's broke. Hopefully that's not a career injury for Cowboys quarterback, but
Yeah.
who knows? We'll see what happens. I know he'll probably definitely be out for the season. So that is crazy. That is a crazy hit.
The guy that tackled him, his knee went right into the side of his ankle. You can see it in the slow-mo there, and it was just like, it's like you feel that when you watch it. I mean, dude, I've picked up people with shit like that before when I still worked in the ambulance, and I'll tell you, no, just seeing it happen, it's like, whoa, gives me the willies.
Another note: Steelers beat. What did they play today? Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah, Bills are playing tomorrow or Tuesday.
No, they're playing tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? I thought it was Tuesday.
Hang on, I'll tell you. NFL. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, no, you're right. Tuesday.
Yep. See, I know when my Bills is playing.
On another note, Tom Brady also lost another game, so now he's 3-2 with the Buccaneers. The Bears beat the Buccaneers 20-19.
Nice.
So Brady looks like you're not that good. And he also threw a temper tantrum at the end of the game. Threw his helmet, yelled at his offensive line because he got sacked. Raiders beat the Chiefs 40-32 today. Rams beat the Washington football team 30-10. Oh, God damn it. Stupid fucking phone. Jaguars beat the Texans. Texans beat the Jaguars 30-14. I was looking at that wrong. Ravens beat the Bengals 27-3. Panthers beat the Falcons 23-16. Wow. Dolphins won a game. They beat the 49ers 43-17.
They beat the 49ers.
Yes, they beat the 49ers.
The 49ers are like number one.
And no, they're not.
And we're.
Dallas Cowboys, after losing Prescott, actually beat the Giants 37-34. Browns beat the Colts 32-23. Somebody must have pissed in their Wheaties or shit in their Wheaties. And right now, the game that's on right now for Sunday Night Football is Minnesota versus the Seahawks. Minnesota right now is beating the Seahawks 7-zip, and there's a minute 28 left in their first quarter.
Nice. So,
And as we're doing the podcast, I'll do an update on this just to let people know.
so in science news, uh, 2 years and 8 months ago, SpaceX launched a Tesla Roadster with a mannequin in it, who is now called Starman. Mannequin is wearing a prototype SpaceX spacesuit, and just basically they launched him into space just for shits and giggles. Currently is just a little under 5 million miles from Mars, and which is actually puts him closer to Mars than to Earth. Um, the interesting thing, just some interesting tidbits on that. If the battery in the Roadster is still working, he'll have listened to Space Oddity 265,000 times in 1 year, and to Is There Life on Mars 357,000 times in the other. Starman is a mannequin dressed up in a prototype of the SpaceX spacesuit, and there's another smaller version of it inside the Hot Wheels toy Roadster on the dashboard. A data storage device with a copy of Isaac Asimov's Foundation novels is included, just in case the duo encounter aliens on their space journey. Um, the Roadster was launched into space on board the SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket with no particular target in mind. It sped away at 4,641 miles per hour, which is 7,469 kilometers an hour. And according to consensus, it will continue to move into space until it collides with something and is destroyed, unless it's already happened. So, just some fun stuff. Because why not launch a Tesla Roadster into space and see if we can reach some aliens?
You never know.
They're going to be like, they're still using electricity? They haven't switched to fusion yet? Let's see. There we go. In the evolutionary news side of things, researchers from Flinders University and the University of Adelaide in Australia have discovered something interesting in some humans. When in the womb, babies have a temporary artery that runs down the center of the forearm that typically vanishes over time. However, that artery is not disappearing as often as it used to. Scientists say that means more adults than ever have what amounts to an extra channel of vascular tissue under the wrist. The change is a significant increase from the mid 1880s when only 10% of the people were born with the extra artery in place compared to 30% born with it in the late 20th century. Scientists point to this as evidence that humans are still evolving and note that the increase in such a short period is significant. The median artery forms early in development in humans and transports blood down the center of the arms to feed the hands as they grow. It typically regresses at around 8 weeks, leaving two other blood vessels known as the radial and ulnar arteries. In the research, scientists studied 80 limbs from cadavers that were donated by Australians of European descent. Donors ranged from 51 to 101 years old when they passed away, meaning they were born in the first half of the 20th century. During research, the team noted how often they found the median artery still capable of carrying an adequate blood supply and comparing that to figures from literature search from the past. They believe it means that natural selection favors those who hold on to the extra blood supply. The increase in retention for the vessel could result from mutated genes involved in the median artery development, resulting from health problems with the mother during pregnancy or both. So, we're still evolving. We're just gonna have like extra blood rushing to our hands, man.
I like it.
One more fucking artery to worry about when you're, getting cut.
No, go back.
Go back. Go back. Go forward. Oh, bless me. Let's see. Oh, so let's see. Let's see how long we've got left here. Um, ah, yeah, that's fine. Um, hold on, I gotta find this. Yellowstone volcano warning over unavoidable super eruption. Yellowstone volcano will erupt one day, according to scientists, and that possibly led to one calling for action to prevent such a catastrophic event. Um, it was formed during the last three big events: the Huckleberry Ridge eruption 2.1 million years ago, the Mesa Falls eruption 1.3 million years ago, and the Lava Creek eruption approximately
Jim, you there?
630,000 years ago. Yeah, I'm here. You're froze up again.
Hello.
There you are. You're back. And you're froze again. Oh, no, you're back. You're back. There we go. You're moving again. So,
And I froze again.
yep. Oh, there you are.
I don't know what the hell's going on today.
Well, anyway, super eruption of the Yellowstone volcano is the topic right this second. Um, the let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's actually any idea here when it might erupt. And actually, no, none of the signals come close to suggesting any volcanic activity is in our future. Um, yeah, it says, oh, it's an unavoidable super eruption, but we don't know when. I'm like, okay, we don't see anything going on now, but it might happen at some point. Okay, but jeez, here's the thing. I believe science. I follow science, but you can't just randomly say, "Oh, yeah, catastrophe is coming," and not have any proof, because that makes science look bad. And when science looks bad, media and politicians take over, and that's when it goes to shit. Now I got to fill up some juice here.
Ooh, what's this?
I don't know. Tell us.
Tiger King star Doc Antle inducted for animal cruelty and wildlife trafficking.
Oh yeah, I saw that the other day. I
Uh,
haven't gotten into it yet, but I have a feeling it was that bitch Carol fucking Baskin.
yeah, so don't I. So Doc Antle, I am terribly shocked and disappointed at the charges that have been filed against me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and how they have sought to involve my daughter in this matter. I firmly deny any act of conduct that could ever be considered as animal cruelty. He added he would never hurt or abuse any of his animals and is looking forward to being able to answer these charges and to be able to clear my good name. We're told we're told Doc and his daughter have not yet been taken into custody. Tiger King star Doc Antle is facing a slew of felonies and misdemeanor charges now for his treatment and transport of lion cubs. Antle, the owner and founder of Myrtle Beach Safari, was uh, inducted Friday in Virginia for felony wildlife trafficking after a month-long investigation found evidence he's trafficking lion cubs between South Carolina and Virginia, according to Virginia's Attorney General. You'll all recall Netflix Tiger King's documentary mentioning Safari Park was raided last December, and now it seems that raid was part of this investigation. Antle's also charged with one felony count of conspiracy to sell or transport endangered wildlife, four misdemeanor counts of conspiracy to violate the Endangered Species Act, and nine misdemeanor counts of animal cruelty. In addition, two of Antle's, Antle's daughters, Twainy, Tawny.
Tawny.
Okay.
Tawny.
And then the other one is Kama, were charged with misdemeanors for animal cruelty and violating the Endangered Species Act. The same investigation led to felony charges against Keith A. Wilson, owner of Wilson Wild Park, Animal Park. Authorities say they seized 119 animals, including lions, tigers, bears, camels, goats, water buffaloes, and more from Wilson's roadside zoo, and claims he got some of the animals from uh, Antle. Hmm. If he was transporting animals, the one thing in the Tiger King's documentary, if I remember correctly, a lot of his animals and cubs were actually used in movies.
Yeah.
So if he's transporting them, he's probably transporting them for maybe a movie set, would be my guess. Don't know the truth to this. Hopefully it comes out, that, and like you said, I'm sure some way, somehow, fucking Carol Baskins has got her fucking hands in this one. Which it came out on the new show on ID that the actual will and testimony were actually forged. She forged them.
Damn.
So yeah, sounds to me like this wonderful investigation of her possibly killing her husband might actually be true. I got to finish watching the rest of the episodes and catch up on them. But from so far, the will and testimony was forged along with the oh my God, what was that other letter?
Oh, the one that said he was taken off?
No, not that one. Oh, I forgot the hell it was now. Oh, his Executor of State paperwork was also forged.
Damn.
So it looks to me like whoever forged these papers could really, really do some harm. And they're finding out that from everything I've seen so far, that they're literally finding out like a lot of like different like things that have went on here. Where Dan Lewis's van was actually parked.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah, no. No, there's reasons why. Explain later. The wife was asking me about the shirt being inside out. But anyways, where was I at? Oh, Dan Lewis's van where it was parked, actually, he didn't have a plane there. He had a couple planes there that were on consignment that he was supposedly either going to be selling or buying or something like that.
Yep.
He didn't even fly anymore. He gave up flying because of his two crashes he had.
Yeah.
Because he also never attained his pilot license. So why was his van parked at an airport that he doesn't have anything to do with?
Exactly.
Why was his van allowed to be driven back to Carol's house and has no fingerprints of Carol driving it?
Exactly.
The only fingerprints that were on it that were found on the van was on the dashboard. It was the mechanic's fingerprints from when he had the dash door part to do work on the air conditioning. There should be a lot more fingerprints than just one fingerprint of a mechanic who did work.
There really should be.
But there's no fingerprints other than the mechanic's fingerprints. Someone had to drive it back to Carol's house.
Exactly. There we go. Sorry, I just had an issue pop up on my end with something else I had to deal with real quick.
But, like I said, I got to finish watching the whole rest of the story and stuff like that. But it's pretty interesting. And who knows? Maybe it could walk fucking Joe Exotic right out of prison.
That could be interesting.
The fact that I just read a bunch of fucking shit on that too that seemed a little kind of fishy to me. Sounds to me like it was a fucking setup.
Yep, that it does. Okay, shit, that's taken care of.
But like I
Sorry.
said, once we get into that more, I'll have a full story on that.
Sorry, work stuff happened for a minute there. There and
Hey, how's tow truck driving going?
actually good. It's enjoyable work. It doesn't involve a ton of, it's not like super complicated, and I actually enjoy it. My
We hired
boss
a new,
likes me, and I
we
work
hired a
with a
new,
good bunch of people.
we hired a new truck driver. We're just waiting for him to start now,
Nice.
which could take a few weeks
Yeah,
with the whole background check, drug test, and physical. So it's like, yay!
okay. I got
It's
one
like,
more here, real quick. This one's kind of a half and half story. Locally, Provisions Bakery has been closed since the beginning of COVID-19 pandemic in March, and they never even had the chance to reopen. However, there is still light at the end of the oven. Um, for 30 years, it's been a bakery serving more than just sweet and tasty treats. Provisions has also served as a place of hope, providing employment to dozens of people recovering from mental health diagnoses. The executive director is quoted as all of our programs are really focused on helping people succeed in the community, whether that's at home, school, work, or play. Provisions was really part of that work component, helping those who have a mental health diagnosis in their recovery by teaching them job skills so they could find more permanent employment. Located in Armory Square, it depended on two things: foot traffic and the downtown work community. During the pandemic and really long term, we don't know what those are going to look like moving forward. So it became an increasingly difficult decision to make, but one that was probably the right decision for those we serve in the community. In addition to the uncertainty, the lack of funding and resources from Onondaga County pushed Provisions to close for good. Um, they said, we closed our doors in March like so many other restaurants, and our hope was that in a couple of months we'd be able to reopen. And as time went on, as the pandemic reached its sixth and seventh month, it just became increasingly clear this was not going to happen. But as the saying goes, one door closes, another one opens. Access CNY, who ran Provisions, will provide a new way of supporting Provisions employees with a soft skills readiness program. They said, we know they have the hard baking and customer service skills, but now really working on some of those soft skills, which will make them more employable. So everything from work attire and hygiene to motivation, a social skills training, how to prepare an application, a resume, and how to do an effective job search, tours on other sites where they could work, yada, yada. Access CNY is asking for your help. If you'd like to extend employment opportunities for those Provisions employees recovering from a mental health diagnosis, you can send an email to info@accesscny.org. So they're still working with these people, but unfortunately they don't have, the bakery was not able to stay open. It just wasn't a thing. Um,
I got something interesting.
go for it.
Biden and Harrison today had a campaign event in Arizona, and the local news can't believe that no supporters showed up to it. And they're wondering how that he's ahead in the polls.
You know.
I'm like, oh, ain't that lovely? Uh,
Oh, I tell you. Okay, there we are. Okay, sorry, work's taken care of. My bad. Sorry, one of the dispatchers had a question for me on a call from the other day, so had to answer that. Fortunately, I'm not asleep yet.
you by yourself now?
Yep. And They like me for the fact that I don't ask the same question twice. I'll
Nope.
ask a question once, but I learn.
You ask it once, and then about 5 minutes later, you call them up and ask them again.
Nope, not me. I told him, I was like, the only time you'll hear me ask the same question twice if it's one of those things you see like once or twice a year. Then if I don't necessarily remember for sure, I'll call and ask, which they like. Um, the one of the one of the conversations that was had the other day was we were talking about we have to take photographs of a vehicle before we tow it, just for documentation purposes. Because you get to the garage dings up the front fascia underneath your bumper, and then blames the towing company. No, we got the pictures to show what it looked like. um, so we were talking about it, and one of the guys it is a professional photographer on the side, and he get down from there, Carter. The comment was made that he takes an average of 7 or 8 photos per call. They're like, well, look at Jim. My average, 32. 32 pictures per job. But that's okay. I learned in many years as being an EMT is that good documentation will save your ass in the long run. So I stick with that. Let's see. I'm switching over to technology.
Speaking of technology, by the way, the other couple days ago, I sent you a picture. You remember you said you were looking for a bike?
Yeah, was that on Messenger or is it iMessage?
Hang on, I'll look real fast. It was on Facebook Messenger.
Okay, hang on. Let me get to that. Boom.
Vintage Indian bike.
It rings a bell. Hang on, I'm waiting for Messenger to pop up now. Oh, yeah. Hang on.
You said you're looking to make something out of an electric bike.
Yes.
There you go. It's an old Indian motorcycle.
Yep.
He only wants $500 for it. You can probably get 500 if you sell the gasoline motor.
Oof. Wow. That is in rough condition.
It's not really that bad a condition for being an Indian. I mean, some fucking sandblasting and repainting the frame.
Yeah, those front forks are gonna have to be replaced. Um, the wheels. Well, I'm gonna replace the rear wheel anyway because that's where the hub motor goes. But the rear suspension is gonna have to be replaced. Um, it looks like it's got the old tractor seat for it sitting behind it. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a look. Where the hell is Frankfurt, New York? I've been there before.
It's in Frankfurt, New York.
Where? Hang on.
I saw it. I'm like, ooh, hey, that's what Jim's looking for.
Frankfurt, New York. That is. Oh, Herkimer County. Okay, so out past Utica.
It's about an hour and 45 minutes away,
Gotcha.
give or take.
Huh. Maybe I'll have to message him and see what he's got.
I mean, hey, an old Indian motorcycle? Why not?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say something here just because I was on Facebook and I checked the notifications. I honestly have not been spending much time on Facebook at all lately. And it's kind of nice, actually, to be quite honest about it. However, there is a group that is a pro 2A group for New York State. And they're really not making themselves look good. I'm just saying this up front because somebody posted an article from babylonb.com. Inspiring celebrities spell out "we're all of this together" with their yachts, and a picture of said spelling with yachts. And the comments on this are just, I can't even. I really just can't even. And literally, there is one, two, three, three out of the 51 comments are noting that this is a satire site. Babylon Bee is nothing but satire. It's not actually news. It's all a fucking joke. But the other 48 comments are taking it seriously. So that's like
what page is this on?
New York State 2A forum.
Oh, I think I'm on it. Wait.
Um, dude, that is essentially, let's see, 3 is 6. If we double it to 100 comments, that's 6. 94% of the people in this group appear to believe satire. That does not look good for the group. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Not helping the cause any. I yeah, let me see if I can tag you in it. You can find
This
it.
must be an old post because I'm not seeing it.
Here, I just tagged you in it. Oh no, 11 hours ago. I made my comment 10 hours ago. So yeah, and everybody else that commented about being satire, the other two people are after me. I'm just like, what the actual fuck? I this is why I stay off of Facebook, because honestly it stresses me out more than anything. I pop into Facebook to check a couple of groups, and that's about it these days. Here's the thing: I've been off Facebook so much, I missed until the other night. Friday night, I found out that somebody I've known for, God, years I've known him. I mean, probably since 24, 25 years, uh, died in July. And I didn't even know until I happened. It was his birthday. And I went to post a birthday wish to him and saw another one that said happy birthday in heaven. And I went, what the fuck? It was not a fun night. It was not a fun night. I'll just say that. Um, and it's like, I can't even.
I'm actually googling the Babylon Bee right now to see what they say about it.
It's just straight satire. It's all it is. It's for fun. Go to Babylon,
Yeah,
BABYLONBEE.com.
I'm on the Google thing right now.
Yeah.
The Babylon Bee is a news satire website that publishes satirical articles on religion, politics, current events, and well-known public figures.
Yeah. Satirical being the key phrase there. It's not fact.
Eh, I don't ever read theirs.
Let's see. Huh. Oh. Yeah, it's all satire. Yeah, I'm very familiar with the site.
Yeah, I don't. That's the first time I ever seen that one. I've never seen that one before. I don't usually pay attention to it. Because usually the New York State 2A form is usually like a bunch of dumb memes and shit.
Yeah.
I'm on a few different New York sites. Like one that's called New Yorkers and Friends That Hate Cuomo.
Oh Jesus. Like I said,
New York's best experience. I'm on one that's called New York Nature Lovers, which is kind of cool because you get to see what people are actually taking pictures of and stuff like that of the wild and shit, which is nice.
there we go. Okay. Everything's under control. Situation normal. All fucked up. We're good to go. Okay, let's see. Ooh, bless me. Fire TV Cube is dropping to $80 on Tuesday for Prime Day streaming deals.
Ooh.
So yeah, if you're looking for a Fire TV Cube, wait for Tuesday. It'll be dropping down to $80. Let me just see if there's anything else on here that you guys would be interested in. Save $13 on a Roku streaming stick plus. Save 12 on the Roku Premiere. Save 8 on the Roku Express HD. Save 40 on the Fire TV Cube starting Tuesday, which is Amazon Prime Day. 12:01 a.m. Pacific Time, Tuesday, October 13th, which means it's 3:01 a.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone. Let's see.
God, I missed that race.
Which one is that?
Super Dirt Week.
Yep.
An amazing race when it used to be at the New York State Fairgrounds until fucking dumbass Andrew Cuomo fucked that up for us.
Oh, that's a whole other world of shit.
Good idea. Let's blow up the grandstands at the New York State Fairgrounds and
Which
make it
were
so
in perfectly good condition, by the way. But no comment. We're letting that be.
probably wouldn't have had it anyways this year because of COVID, but still, it's not the point. The point is,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of local businesses lost a lot of money because of that.
Well, that's on average when Super Dirt Week left Syracuse, this county lost approximately $70 million in revenue annually.
Yeah, due to the fact of taxes and shit like that. And out
Ooh, yeah.
for people going and buying beer and alcohol and ice and food. And I used to go there and camp every weekend, the whole week. Matter of fact, my alarm clock in the morning was race cars starting up in the morning.
Why does that not surprise me?
We were literally camping right next to the pits. Nothing like waking up at 7 in the morning to cars roaring.
I love the smell of race fuel in the morning.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, nothing wakes you up like a good morning freaking roar of a freaking 900 horsepower fucking firing up.
Let's see. Let's try to see if there's anything else.
Walk outside the camper, smoke a cigarette, and just listen to the sounds.
If you're looking for a 50-inch Roku TV, they'll have them on sale for $200 on Prime Day on Amazon.
What day's Prime Day?
Tuesday.
Is that like Black Friday
Ish.
ish?
Ish.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Amazon. I
So
mean,
do I.
I do get a lot of things from Amazon.
Okay, nothing much.
I only paid $9 for the flag behind me,
Yep.
which usually you go anywhere else, it's like $20.
Where was it made?
I'd have to go back on and check.
There should be a tag on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look right now.
I paid $15 for my thin line family flag that flies over my driveway, and it was made in the USA because I checked that. I could have gotten it for about half that if I was going to go for made in China, but fuck that noise. I want made in the USA for that.
And then the sweatshirt I ordered, that comes in I think either tomorrow or Tuesday, and that was only $40. Anywhere else you bought it, it'd be like 60 or 70. And that's just a patriotic one that's got like flags on it and shit.
Yeah, there ain't much else going on here.
And the kids needed new masks for school. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go on and see what Amazon has with different cool designs that the kids like.
Amazon's the shit, man. I tell you. Well, I got nothing else here. I'm pretty much tapped on decent news to talk about.
Well, funny thing is, though, is I didn't buy my masks actually that I have to have for work.
Yep.
That I have to wear for work. Because I don't like the ones that go around your ears. So I actually went on to alphadefense.com and got 4 face shields for fucking 4 of them for $20.
I got 5 for 15 of the SA face shields, and those are the ones that actually work properly.
That's the ones I have, SA.
Yeah. I got 5 for 15 on Amazon.
Yeah, I went to Alpha Defense.
Oh, but okay. Well, I think we can wrap it up here. I think we've covered everything we can cover this week. So, you know what? Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Remember to take a good hard look at yourself when things aren't going quite right, because guarantee there's something you can change to fix that. And just got to be damn honest with yourself about it. But you know what? You can do it. Hell, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's for damn sure. So y'all have a good rest of the week. If you're listening to us, check us out on YouTube. You can watch our ugly mugs. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we're also available on all your local podcast outlets. I think that's about everything.
Have a great week.
We'll catch you all next time.